Hello and welcome to my very brief next LP, MegaMan X4. And it is a replay of a game that I've already done, but I didn't do too great of a job. And I just wanted to replay it and then play MegaMan X5, because I also like that game. But not MegaMan X6, but I'll get into that later. So, we're gonna start. No, wait. I probably should adjust my controls first. Fuck. Okay, no, I think you can do it mid-game. Alright, never mind. Okay, false alarm. So here we have the player select, and you can choose either MegaMan X or 0, and whoever you choose you'll be stuck with for the entire game, so I'm not too good with 0. So I'm going to play as MegaMan X. And we get another cutscene. There are lots of cutscenes in this game. And I will warn you, the voice acting is not too swell.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
Dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
Fucking Wario. Alright, so I think we're in store for another cutscene, maybe? No? Mavericks have been found at .5567. I totally know where that is. The Mavericks occupied. Sky Lagoon using the most advanced weapons available. Yes, yeah, we're gonna go there. Intro mission. Oh, nope, there is no other cutscene. I thought there was another one. That's probably after the intro stage. Whatever. Yeah, I'm about that, adjusting the controls thing. I did not know that I could do this until it was too late, but for the X collection, the default dash button is X, which is dumb, because it doesn't work. You want to have a separate button for the dashing, like you want to use a separate finger for dashing and shooting. I don't know, it just works so much better as the L button, whereas the X button is very, very awkward. But anywho, this is MegaMan X4, as I said before, and already you're going to be noticing some differences between this and my first LP, which no longer exists. I destroyed all evidence of it, and I'm going to keep it that way because I delete all my videos after I upload them. So it's impossible for you to see my previous LP of that game. But anyway, I actually included the cutscenes this time because I couldn't, because they just didn't work last time because I was playing on the PC version, and I know why I was. Because I do own the X collection, and I did at the time, but, oh, that guy had some health. Oh well, I don't need it. Anywho, well, hold on. You're Dragoon from the 14th unit. This isn't good, X. That Maverick just destroyed the power reactor. What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground. Well, that's kind of an awkward pause. It's too late, X. It's time I made my escape. I don't know why my voice is so sinister for Dragoon, but I suggest you do the same. Don't do anything reckless on the way out, okay? I didn't even, decide what voice I was going to do. That was just completely spur of the moment. The city below will soon become a sea of flames. Many people will perish. I have no choice but to escape from here and head to the city below. So that was extremely short for an intro stage, but it was only the first part. So, second part, right here. Wah! The city has been completely destroyed. They were innocent people. I won't forget this. I gotta get used to that pause between dialogue, because it's just gonna sound really awkward. Anywho, as I was saying, I was playing on the PC version of the game in my original LP of it. I think because at the time I didn't own a Dazzle, I owned a Game Bridge, and it only worked on my downstairs computer, which just sucks. And my Wii is upstairs, so it wasn't really working out. I had to wait to get a Dazzle And so while I was waiting to get my Dazzle, I think I did this game because I was planning to do Super Paper Mario, but I needed something to stall for time, and that ended up being this game. So that's a little history for you on my original LP of Mega Man X4, though I doubt anyone really cares. So we're just gonna jump into the giant fucking pit and grab some health and an extra life, but you gotta make sure you can get out pretty quickly, though it's not too difficult to accomplish. So now I will be replaying the game, and it will be much better than my first time around because I have more experience LPing, and I'm playing on the X Collection, which is a fantastic game. It has the first 6 X games on it, the good X, well, I'm not going to say the good X games because Mega Man X6 is on this disc, so why would I ever make such a terrible mistake? This is, I don't even know what his name is actually, to be completely honest, but I do know that he's incredibly easy, and he's the first boss of the game, the intro stage boss, and all you really need to do to defeat him is to charge up your buster and jump up and shoot him, and that's really it. And there's no real, I mean, there is a spot you have to shoot him in, but it's not like his arm or say his head. I think it's just you jump and just shoot it in that general area, and whether he's blasting something out of his mouth or he's just standing there with his claw out there. Either way, if you hit him in that one spot, it seems to get him. Who are you? I'm the Colonel of the Did I just say Colonel? I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm the Colonel of the Repliforce. Has the Repliforce been occupying this area? What are you talking about? I only came to save my sister. The army responsible for all the violence in this region is not the Repliforce. Nevertheless, I want you to disarm and follow me back to the HQ. Never. You're asking my soldiers to drop their weapons. The only time we drop our weapons is when we aren't able to fight any longer. But you will be regarded a maverick and treated as such. Do as you will. The Repliforce would sooner fight and die than discard our pride. Consider us mavericks if this is what you wish. Wait, calm down, Colonel. Oh, Colonel's not calming down. What the? Something's gotta give. Otherwise, the entire Repliforce will be considered to be mavericks. That's not good. We're gonna continue without saving, because we're fucking hardcore like that. Oh, cutscene. Oh, I skipped the cutscene. No! No! Well, I guess I'll have some editing to do later on.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Who are you? I don't know why that was so angry. Call me Double, the Rookie Hunter. My liege, the Repliforce. Did he just call X my liege? What? Whatever. Wait, Colonel, you're jumping to conclusions here. Sir, you've been given the order to scramble. That was so terrible. I'm not reading all this. I'm getting tired of voice acting this game. See, the mistake they make with X4 and the games after that is they put too much thought into it. They try to give it a plot and dialogue and all that crap. No one really wants any of that in a Mega Man X game. No one plays Mega Man X games for their plot. If you play a Mega Man X game for the plot, I pity you. So we're gonna start off with Web Spider. He protects the secret weapon of the jungle. That's fucking exciting. there's not really a secret weapon in the jungle. The game is just joking. It's pulling your leg. There's no secret weapon. You just don't be deceived when a Mega Man X game after X3 tries to convince you that there's some sort of plot behind all this. All you need to do is go into the stage and kick whatever Maverick's ass there is hiding in there. That's all there is to any Mega Man X game, really. So, anywho, we are going to continue into the jungle, which is going to be the first stage that we're doing. Now, some people, or a lot of people probably, don't even like to do this stage first. And I like to do it because Web Spider is one of those bosses that's easy to beat with just your X-Buster. And, oops. And you also get the leg capsule. Why must Reploids fight each other? Why do these peacekeepers persist in fighting each other? This must be some sort of mistake. X, enter this capsule. Equip with this to discover the truth. Equip with this boot module and jump twice in the air to hover. You can move either left or right, and will remain airborne for a few moments. It is effective for negotiating through high... Did that say negotiating? I think it might, I don't know. That just doesn't seem like it fits there. It seems like navigating would fit more. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just not even gonna try this whole reading dialogue in this game thing anymore. I don't know why. It's just been not my day for reading dialogue. But this is a fantastic leg upgrade because it lets you do the air dash and it lets you hover, which is the first time you ever have an ability like that in an X game. But it becomes a staple ability for all of this. Well, actually, not really. Never mind. I was just kidding. Just really a staple ability for X4 and X5. And I guess X6 if you want to count that as a game. But that's only if you have the ultimate armor, and you need to type in a code for that. So it's not really a staple ability. But it will make itself known in Mega Man X5 if you start with X. But I'll talk about that later, because depending on who you start playing as in X5, it'll affect what abilities you have with each character. There's nothing up there. Okay, so moving on. Anywho, as I was saying before, I've said anywho a lot in this episode. I don't know why I'm criticizing myself, but whatever. What was his name? I think it was Frost Walrus. That's who a lot of people tend to fight first. I'm taking damage like a motherfucker. For some reason I'm not dying, so whatever, it's cool. It's fucking dinosaurs. I don't know what their problem is. They're annoying. Anyway, Frost Walrus. It's a pretty good boss to start off with, but the thing with him is I like the boss order that you get after beating Frost Walrus, but you do need Web Spider's ability for a certain power-up that you get along the way, and I don't like backtracking in that stage, so I think that's why I decided to go with Web Spider first, and then even though Frost Walrus isn't his weakness, I take him on afterward. I think that's my reasoning. I don't know, I don't really question my reasoning for my boss order in this game. I've just always kind of stuck with it, and it's just what I do each time I play through the game. But anyway, this game is a bit different from the previous games, I think. I haven't played X3 in a while, but I think this is the first X game to really divide the stages into fragments. I shouldn't really say fragments like it's like 5 or 6 pieces, but into 2 separate parts. There's each level has a part 1 and a part 2 to it, if that makes any sense. So once you're done with the first part, you'll move right on to the second part, and the second part will be a bit different. Usually it'll be like you'll be like more in depth and deeper into the level, that kind of thing. So yeah, this is, so as you can see, we're deeper into the jungle now, and it all kind of works out like that. So, oh yeah, and most notable about that is your life is actually restored in between parts, which is pretty big actually, and I think if you get a game over, you'll start at the beginning of the part that you were at, as opposed to just having to go back to the stage select. So they did lower the difficulty a bit in this game, and subsequent X games. But at this point, the game over has pretty much lost its meaning. So here is Web Spider. Is he gonna talk to us? Yes, he is. Another annoying thing they added: bosses actually talk to you before you fight them. They're trying to trick you into thinking there's some kind of plot, but there's really not. Don't fall for it. I won't let you pass. Turn back now. Oh. That was very in-depth and plot-orientated. That was definitely worth putting in. Well, anyway, this is Web Spider, and he is weak to Magma Dragoon's ability, actually. I think. I never really bothered to use it against him because I used the X-Buster. I guess unless during the Sigma... Spoilers! I'm sorry. During the final stages, the boss rush, then I would use it against him, I suppose. But Web Spider really doesn't... He's really not that tough. He just kind of drops down and throws webs at you for the first part of the battle. And the webs are pretty devastating, but they're fairly easy to dodge. They're not that big of a threat. But if you do get stuck in them, they're kind of annoying. And then after that, once you get his health down pretty low, he'll start doing this thing where he'll create this big web, which will pretty much limit you to the side that you're on. And it does limit your mobility, and you have to dodge those little spider things that he spawns, and it makes those mini webs that he spawns a bit tougher to dodge. But as you can see, I really had no trouble with him. And you shouldn't either. So that is the first stage done. We now get Lightning Web, which is a pretty useful ability for getting to hidden places, as we will see actually quite soon in the next stage. But for now, I am Shadow Productions. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.